Initially, my idea of the South was that it was full of people who like had accents. Unfortunately, I thought they were all going to be racist, which is probably my fault for having like a single sort of viewpoint.
Which is definitely a very big part of the culture from what we've experienced. It's all really good, but also we both become very big fans of sweet tea.
Sweet tea at every meal, pretty much.
And yeah, it wasn't exactly the greatest viewpoint, I'll admit, but it was the one I sort of become accustomed to as a result of sort of where I was growing up from and what I've heard of it.
I think what surprised me the most is because obviously in school I've learned a lot about the civil rights movement, but the resistance that people faced, I guess I'd never really realized the severity of it.
And so it sort of puts everything into perspective that while we all have these sort of preconceptions, nothing is really black and white. There are multiple reasons to sort of do something, and it sort of just adds a whole new layer to sort of what the South can be represented as. There was never like too late a point to like become aware of the movement and be willing to stand up for what you believe in. Like no age. Like I remember going in here, I saw sort of how children will like step out of school like right at the ready and like we're ready to face sort of the police brutality. And I know like in New York, police brutality is becoming, well, it's been a major thing, but now it's becoming more into the mainstream media, which is good and bad. But the fact is that we have to take steps in order to confront these problems, and the nonviolent approach is very useful, as evidenced by sort of the impact the civil rights movement had.
I also think that one thing that I've learned here that I want to bring back is the idea that this isn't a problem that is only an issue in the South. It's about the entire country. Like I think a lot of people in the North try to like oh we didn't have a play in that, we weren't a part of segregation or anything like that, which is completely not the case. And I think that it's sort of invalidating the cause, and it's not. It's letting people forget and not acknowledge the problems that are going on right now. And I think that's really important, and it needs to be in the forefront of everyone's minds.